Alright, let's jump right in with a solid start. Warming up properly isn't just about hopping on a treadmill or doing some light cardio for 10 minutes. It's way more important than that, especially if you want to hit your workout hard and avoid injury. We're talking about getting your muscles primed for the real work ahead. So, let me guide you through how to warm up with weights the right way, without burning yourself out before the real workout even begins. It's all about prepping your body, not crushing it during the warm-up. Now, you've probably heard it before, right? Just do 10 minutes of cardio and you're good to go. Well, that's only part of the story. Warming up isn't about getting your heart rate up, though that's important, but it's also about getting your muscles ready for action. Picture this. You're about to hit some heavy bench presses or squats. Jumping straight into a heavy set without prepping those muscles is like asking for an injury, and trust me, you don't want that. A warm-up set is just what it sounds like. A way to prepare your muscles for the real work, not something that should be treated as an actual working set. Here's the thing, I've seen it too many times. People treating warm-up sets like they're actual working sets, going way too hard right from the start. You don't count warm-up sets as part of your workout, okay? The whole point is to ease your muscles into it. So if you're wondering, how many sets should I do for a workout? I'd say focus on 5 to 10 hard sets per body part, twice a week max. Anything more, and you're probably doing too much, especially if you're natural. So before you even start thinking about loading up that bar, let's talk about what a proper warm-up looks like. First things first, no need for crazy stretching before you lift. Yeah, you heard that right. Static stretching before a workout can actually reduce your strength. Surprising, huh? Stretching is best saved for after your muscles are warm, once you're done with the heavy lifting. Think of it like this. Stretching cold muscles is like stretching a rubber band. It's just not gonna go well. But once that band is warm and flexible, it's much more effective. So save the stretching for later, and let's focus on the actual warm-up sets. Alright, let's use the bench press as an example. You don't just throw 200 pounds on the bar and go for it. That's a fast track to injury, my friend. Start light, maybe around 50% of your working weight. So if you're planning to bench 200 pounds, your first warm-up set might be 100 pounds. And when I say warm-up, I mean light. Like, you should be able to easily do 15 to 20 reps without breaking a sweat. That's not a working set. It's just getting the blood flowing to the muscles you're about to target. Once that first warm-up set is done, you rest, just enough so that you feel ready for the next, slightly heavier set. Let's say you're still working up to that 200 pounds. Now, you might go for 75% of your working weight, so about 150 pounds, and you're aiming for maybe 12 to 15 reps. Again, this isn't meant to be hard. You should still have at least 10 reps left in the tank after you finish the set. That way, your muscles are ready for the heavier load, but not fatigued. You want them prepped, not tired. By the way, if you're enjoying this so far and finding it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps out, and you won't miss any tips on training smart and staying injury-free. It's all about progression here. You start light, build up gradually, and when you're finally ready for that working set, your muscles are primed but still fresh. The worst mistake you can make is treating those warm-up sets like they're the main event. I've had people tell me they're struggling to lift more weight, and when I ask them how they warm up, they say they go straight to failure on their first set. That's just asking for trouble. You've got to save the heavy lifting for the actual workout, not the warm-up. So after those 2 warm-up sets, you're ready for your hard set. This is where the real work begins. Maybe it's 8 to 12 reps at your working weight, but now you're warmed up and less likely to hurt yourself. And hey, if you're going for a 1 rep max or lifting really heavy, you might need more than 2 warm-up sets. The heavier the lift, the more you should warm up. Now, here's the good news. Once you've done your first exercise, say bench press, the muscles you've targeted are already warmed up. So, when you move on to the next exercise, maybe it's dumbbell presses or incline bench, you don't need as many warm-up sets. 1 or 2 light sets should be enough because your muscles are already primed from the previous exercise. It's like continuing the work with a slightly different movement, but the foundation is already there. The same goes for legs. If you've just done squats, and next up is leg press, your legs are already warmed up. You don't need to go all the way back to square one with your warm-up sets. Start with a lighter weight, but you can go a little heavier than you would if you were just walking into the gym fresh. Again, it's about easing into the movement without overdoing it. The bottom line is, warm-ups are about preparation, not exhaustion. You want to make sure your muscles are ready to work, but not tired out before the real workout even begins. Whether it's squats, bench presses, or bicep curls, take your time to warm up right. It's better to be safe than sorry. And once you've done a proper warm-up, you're going to feel stronger, lift heavier, and train harder without risking injury. So next time you hit the gym, remember to take those warm-up sets seriously, but not too seriously. You're warming up, not competing. Save the hard work for the real sets, and your body will thank you for it. And hey, if you want to learn more tips and tricks for your training, check out the videos on the right and left. They'll take you even deeper into ways to improve your workouts and results. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss out.